Pékélé arúgbó jẹ gbèsè ta ni ó san. This is coming from Independent TV7 as it is straight to the headline. No amount of blackmail will intimidate me. Yahaya Bello. Oh, and no amount of blackmail will intimidate me. Yahaya Bello, and the embattled former Kogi State governor. Yes, former. Now, so you are not in the office. So the spirit of vendetta, the spirit of being adamant, nonchalant attitude should be cleared off as far as you were a former governor. Now, I am not in support of the court, or rather in support of the EFCC, and neither am I in support of Yahaya Bello. If you're an office holder, you should act like one. Now, the embattled former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello has denied paying the school fees of his children with monies from the coffers of the Kogi State government. Now, a press release signed by his media officer, Michael Oyere, the former governor accused the chairman of the Economic Crime and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Economic Crime and Financial Commission, EFCC, Olanipekun Olukede, of trying to convict him by all means in the court of public opinion rather than in the law court, as personal vendetta with the connivance of like minds and not a fight against corruption. Hey, Yahaya Bello at it again, that he's not even scared that he has not used that money. But notwithstanding, using the government's money or not, you were once a government official, you were once the former governor of the Kogi State of a state in Nigeria. So, and Nigeria is a republic. I believe many of these people do not understand the country they represent. Nigeria is a big name, and the resources we have has really given us a limelight. Apart from the resources, physical appearance of human Nigerians as a citizens are good people in diaspora. But as soon as Nigeria as a country, you are inside the Nigeria, they look you as this one, Nigeria. They look us, like we do not know what we are doing. It seems we are under spell, I don't know, in Nigeria, because if a governor can be running the helter skelter, running up and down, running from EFCC, what does he want children, youth that are coming up, or his own children, what does he want them to do in this kind of a situation? Now, if a governor cannot go to defend himself and is running that he has not, if you like, you spend the money. Nigeria as a whole, Nigeria they shock gbese now, you can go and defend yourself. This is the amount I spent, and make account. You should be accountable for your office. Now, on the other hand, Israel Joe activist is saying it's shameful for EFCC to declare Yahaya Bello wanted. Okay. Now, what is he saying? In essence, is that it is a shame for EFCC to declare Yahaya Bello wanted. And human rights activist Comrade Israel Joe has said it is a shameful thing for the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, to declare the former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, wanted. In a statement he signed and made available to Daily Post on previous days, he said it tells Nigerians that EFCC has not grown to a point of intelligence investigations. Yes. He said the EFCC should know his hideout and smoke him out, not make a mess of the collective sensibilities of Nigerians. That's what I'm saying. Because on a lighter note, Yahaya Bello is not a small person. During the time he was campaigning to become the governor, I know him as a man of integrity and a young man at that. So he even contested for presidency. So this is the kind of a president we want to have in our country. You have not even attained the position of a senator or thereabout, let alone a senate president, and talking about the presidency. So this is what we should be doing. Let's even assume Buhari was not in a good life because an old man. We voted him in not because we wanted to vote him in, but because of the greed of some people, and we voted, rubbish. As we voted rubbishly. Let me use that word, because we are all working towards perfection. So if Yahaya Bello cannot see the EFCC should know his hideout. It's a good point from Israel. Now they should know his hideout. Now, if Mohammed cannot go to the mountain should surmount and go to Mohammed. And there's a way they do those kind of a thing. That's why I use that example of those youths that we have that are fraudulent. We tell them they are fraudsters, they have embezzled money and all that. They will invite them, they will go. Example is Naira Marley. We know of so many of them. I'm just using that as an example. They went and they came back in for invite. Even when Naira Marley was accused of Mohbad's death, I'm using that as an example. He went there for invitation and he came back. Let alone government official, or let alone governor. Why are you running? Now, in other words, the EFCC too, they are shameful. They are just making mess of everybody, making us, stress ourselves. According to Israel, said the EFCC should know his hideout and smoke him out as possible and not make a mess of the collective sensibilities of Nigerians. Yahaya Bello is not a small child. Yes, he's not a small child who could just be concealed somewhere. They should work with the DSS and police to get his actual location and arrest him. Fine. They expect Nigerians to give them information? No. Is Yahaya Bello in the street or village? No. They know where he is and they know where he is, but lack the courage and morale to get him. He added, Yahaya Bello is no longer in office. They shouldn't find it difficult to get him arrested. Well, except they are telling us a rhetorical sentence, or they are telling us a fable, telling us he spent money, he didn't spend money. How much is 1 billion naira compared to how much he has embezzled? Except somebody is somewhere trying to blackmail Yahaya Bello, because I believe Yahaya Bello, before he became the governor, he has been sending money to the children, he has been paying the school fees of the children, and now what is happening? He noted that the security agencies do not work in synergy, pointing out that it creates more danger to our teeming democracy. Some persons with immunity have always prevented security agencies from doing their jobs. The current FCT minister, Nyesom Wike, when he was governor, prevented DSS from arresting a judge in Rivers State and also prevented the DSS from arresting a former NDDC woman boss. In the same vein, we saw how the Nigerian army blocked the DSS from arresting former governor of Central Bank, Godwin Emefiele, at the airport. This is a shame of our democracy. He said, Abdul Salami, what is the next line? Now, if a man from United Kingdom, a white man for that matter, a counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, has said that the judiciary system of Nigeria is compromised. This is what it is. Well, this is where I'm going to draw the curtain. I'd like you to share your views in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Independent TV 7. Thanks for listening and God bless you. Amen.